Greetings everyone! Welcome to the Sonic the Hedgehog issue 254 review. The story to bring the Freedom Fighters back together is in full swing. To recap, Sonic and Tails have tracked Rotor to the Mystic Ruins, where he is putting the final touches on their new base, Sky Patrol. After getting his memories restored, Rotor brought up the current locations of all remaining Freedom Fighters. Meanwhile, Eggman found support with his Egg Army and converted his Eggmobile into a jet so that he can hurry back to the Death Egg, because he realized he done goofed. In fact, let's see how good old Eggy is doing. He is under attack by gunfighters while paraphrasing Captain Jack Sparrow. He barely makes it to his Avalon Egg base, and by barely I mean surviving a crash landing. He demands Lord Hood's presence immediately, and the Snake explains his problems. Lack of aircraft, dealing with Bo's group, and there's a gun carrier in the area. Orbot reports the Eggmobile's about had it. Eggman still has one more use for it though, so he turns it into an Egg Walker to storm the gun carrier because he needs to get back to the Death Egg. The gun forces stood no chance. Orbot and Cubot proceed to prep a gun jet for liftoff, while Eggman programs the Egg Walker to collide and destroy the carrier tower. And with that, Eggman and his lackeys fly off and leave a sinking carrier behind. Onward to Sonic and Tails. They walk through Knothole Village, located on Westside Island's Wood Zone. Yes, Wood Zone. They're checking on Knothole status when Sonic sees a sight for sore eyes. Uncle Chuck. Aw, come on, it's good to be emotional, Sonic. It's good to have those feelings every now and then. Uncle Chuck is conducting research on the mysterious tremors and collecting gas samples. When asking about Antoine, guess who shows up? Active and healthy again. Accompanying Antoine is this dog who calls himself the Mutt. Sonic guesses that this person is Mutsky, which just happens to be the last name of a certain Ben the Mutt Mutsky. What? Yeah, Sonic and Tails' reaction is priceless and I share it completely. Back in the old universe, Mutsky was Sonic's ordinary dog. In the new universe, he is the anthropomorphic assistant to Uncle Chuck. Okay, moving on. Sonic and Tails pulled Antoine aside, and Antoine thinks that they lost it. But once they hand him Knothole, yep, thinking things differently now, Antoine? Remembering being blasted into a coma can do that to you. Sonic and Tails fill him in on what's happening, and Knothole mentions that she has enough Genesis Wave energy left to restore 2, maybe 3 memories tops. Before Antoine goes looking for his wife, we have an earthquake. Uncle Chuck and Ben fall in, and, well, it's time for the hero thing. Sonic goes after the research device, and Antoine is displaying impressive sword skills. Some debris hit the device, and it's causing Sonic to inhale some of the smoke, and, it's having an adverse reaction. But the feelings soon pass. Uncle Chuck and Ben will take the remaining samples, and Antoine will escort them to the village. The swordsman tells Sonic and Tails that when they find Bunny, tell her that her husband misses her. In Metropolis Zone, an egg soldier tells a certain rookie to get in line. I have to admit, Eggman's portion of the story was pretty awesome. It was basically a shout out and homage to Sonic Adventure 2, complete with an Egg Walker, a reenactment of the level Weapons Bed, and even Eggman's final line in this issue is the line you get when you get an A rank in one of his missions.
Now you know why I am the best!
Indeed. We see Lord Hood again, and it shows some elements of the previous world survive the transition. And Lord Hood mentioned Bo, probably referencing Bo Sparrow and his group, only time will tell. Sonic and Tails' story had a lot of surprises. First, there was Ben Mutsky, and I already said my piece on him earlier. Then there's the fact that Knothole is intact. In issue 175, Eggman bombed the place into oblivion. Never happened in the New World. Also, the place has been relocated to Westside Island's Wood Zone. Wood Zone is a scrapped level from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and it was made for the fan game Sonic the Lost Levels. Sonic inhaling some mysterious gas and going feral? Does this mean that a certain creature will be showing up in the comics soon? Right now, let's talk about the main subject of this issue, Antoine Nicolet, back in action. The memories showcased when he was handed Knothole include a moment of cowardice, the wedding day with Bunny in issue 174, and getting blown up in issue 234 and put into a coma. Antoine has gotten a massive sword skill upgrade in the new universe. In fact, it's Sonic's sword spinning technique from Sonic and the Black Knight. Knothole has enough dimensional energy left to restore 2 or 3 memories tops. In other words, probably only the Freedom Fighters will get this treatment. Art is the same as it was last issue, with Tracy doing layouts and Lamar doing the finishing touches. So, in the end, I will give this issue an 8. Next time we head into Metropolis Zone to get Bunny, and I hope there are no annoying badniks, something like, slicers and shell crackers. I hate those things. Anyway, folks, I'll see you then.